shall he behold Mashiach Yahushua. Wherefore then were ye not afraid to speak against my servant Moses? Look, some of you don't know. And the anger of the Most High was kindled against them, and he departed. He departed. And he talked to us from heaven, from the fourth dimension. And he sent his spirits down here to speak to us, always. He said, heaven is my throne. How are you going to dwell on the earth? He's everything. Worthy to be praised too. And the anger of the Most High was kindled against them, and he departed. He left. Mashiach Yahushua got up out of there. Remember, he's the word of the Most High. But see, that's too deep for you. Words are words, speech. He's the speech of the Most High. He didn't just become the speech of the Most High. He been the speech of the Most High. He's that angel that we were dealing with. It tells you he led us in a cloud. We in the tribe of the wilderness right now, as we read Numbers. Who led us in the cloud by day? Who led us in the fiery chariot by night? Hamashiach Yahushua. So how you forget about him? Because you don't love him. You don't know him. Not enough people know him. And you, like you just said, you sure don't know the Most High if you don't know him. And he's the one that's going to come back here and judge and make war. Like we just said, burn people up. It's going to be nothing but dust and smell of smoke. Because a lot of you going to side with the system that set up to fall and set up to send you straight to the lake of fire. As we just read about what he's going to do. That's a Mashiach Yahushua that's coming back to judge and make war. And here he is here, fulfilling the Most High's will. Come on. Don't get it twisted. Look. See, that's why I say it all goes together. Ain't no matter how you look at it, no matter where we go, we still, if you heard it before, you're going to hear it again because you ain't getting it. Listen. Where is he at? Where he say, remember, Satan and his angel will be cast out on the earth? Well, Most High got his righteous angels on the earth too. He got spirits that's going to fulfill everything that he wants to be done. Where they at? Right here on the earth. Ecclesiastes 39 and 31. They shall rejoice in his commandment, in the Most High commandment, and they shall be ready upon earth when need is. And when their time is come, they shall not transgress his word. They ain't going to transgress the word of the Most High. They ain't going to do exactly what he say do. Every bit of what he say do. Oh yeah, that's the power that we're talking about, that people not afraid of. And you're not afraid to come up against what he has set up on this earth? Better recognize, people, this is as serious as can be. Look, Psalms 103 and 20. Bless the Most High power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and of Mashiach Yahushua. Ye his angels that excel in strength, that do his commandments, hearkening unto the voice of his word. Bless ye the Most High, all ye his hosts. That means armies, angels of armies, ye ministers of his, that do his pleasure. See, they're going to do the pleasure of the Most High when he brings forth his vengeance upon those that don't fear him, those that are afraid of him, those that don't follow his commandments. These angels going to get you. Oh yeah. But hallelujah to those that are waking up and are not in slumber at this time. So we're looking at the wicked, because we got to look at this, because it says they brought forth deceits, which is lies. Now, going back to Revelations, the 12th chapter, now that we know that the dragon is red, The devil is red, Satan is red, the serpent is red, and Esau is red too. Now when you read Revelation 12 and 9, it says, and the great dragon, which is, we've seen in verse 3, it said, and there appeared another wonder in heaven, and behold, a great red dragon, see? This is how you can understand to the precept. And the great dragon, which is red, was cast out. That old serpent called the devil and Satan, which deceiveth the whole world. He was cast out into the earth, and his angels were cast out with him. See? So now, he deceived the whole world. So how do you put Esau with that? Just go to, we'll go right quick. You can go to, write down Matthew the 4th chapter. I'm going to go to Luke the 4th chapter. But it's the same story in Matthew the 4th chapter. We can go to Luke the 4th chapter. And you see what he said to a Mashiach Yahushua. It says, Luke 4 and 5, and the devil, who was what color? Red, taking him, we ain't talking about that sucker that they bring on TV in the movies out of the ground with 2 horns and a pitchfork. No, we talk about a spirit. That's the devil, his angel. And the devil, taking him up into a high mountain, showed unto him all the kingdoms of the world in a moment of time. And the devil said unto him, all this power will I give thee, and the glory of them. So he showed him all the kingdoms, including the kingdoms that we're in right now, wherever we scattered across the world. He said, all this power will I give thee, and the glory of them, for that is delivered unto me, and to whomsoever I will I give it. There's a condition. If thou therefore wilt worship me, all shall be thine. Now you gonna tell me they ain't bowing down to Satan? He said, if you worship me, all shall be thine. And the Master answered him and said to them, get thee behind me, Satan. Remember it said what? And the devil in verse 6. So the devil, Satan, same entity. Because what did Master call it? He's deceitful and evil. That means deceitful and evil is the devil. And Satan is enemy, adversary, or foe. Same entities. So now, you say, Mashiach answered and said to him, get thee behind me, Satan, for it is written, went to the law. Thou shalt worship the Most High thy power, and him only shalt thou serve. See that? He's talking to Satan. But see, that could go over some of y'all head. He telling Satan, you gotta worship the Most High, just like we gotta worship the Most High. And only the Most High power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob shall we serve, and shall he serve on the left side of the Most High until the Most High eradicate him off the earth, period. Because where is he at? Don't get it twisted, say cast him down, right? Right quick, go to Job, 1st chapter. See, that's what people don't understand. These are spirits that's all in the earth. That's, come on, I mean, it's like, how do you really know? Only way you're going to know the true spirit of the Most High is to know and identify Satan. Where is he at? Job 1 and 7. And the Most High said unto Satan, it's a council between the sons of the Most High. Let's get it from verse 6. Now there was a day when the sons of the Most High came to present themselves before the Most High, and Satan came also among them. So I thought he was operating on his own. There's a council with the Most High, and Satan is among the sons of the Most High on the left side. Come on. And the Most High said unto Satan, whence comest thou? Where you coming from, Satan? Then Satan answered the Most High and said, from going to and fro in the earth, and from walking up and down in it. Like that sign that they make on their chest whenever they call themselves being religious from the Catholic wicked church. A symbol that represents Satan. That's what he said. Up and down, to and fro on the earth. Come on. Y'all better wake up. That's why I'm trying to bring you out of the darkness that he has you in. 1 Peter 5 and 8. Be sober, be vigilant. 1 Peter 5 and 8. Because your adversary, your enemy, adversary for the devil, Satan, as a roaring lion, walketh about where going to and fro, up and down in the earth, seeking whom he may devour. Who's the next victim? Seeking whom he may devour. Whom resist steadfast, rebuke the devil, he shall flee. But now you don't rebuke him. That's why he's rolling with you. Whom resist steadfast in the faith. So that's the first thing to say, in the faith. You got to believe in this if you want to rebuke him. You got to have strong spiritual power in these last days, because he's coming down with much wrath. But y'all playing around. Y'all ain't scared of the Most High. I bet you're going to make you scared of him. Wait till he sends Satan on you. The ultimate demon. You better know the right hand and the left hand to recognize whether or not you're dealing with the right source of information or not. But see, you go to church, so therefore you learn what? Oh, you learn how to be righteous. Righteousness this way, this way, this way. What about this way? Come on now. You only know one side? Come on, you walk around with one arm? Nah, you walk around with two arms, two hands. You maneuver this way and that way. You better be knowing, my Sheikh Shai said, you better be wise as serpents. We just read about the serpents. You better be wise as serpents and harmless as a dove, he said. You better know these serpents. You better know about the devil. You better know about Satan. You see what he says? He says, a roaring lion going around seeing who he can see, who he can devour. Oh, but you think it's a game, huh? You think you're gonna just keep on operating like you always? That's why I say, keep telling y'all gotta become a new creature. You gotta be born again. You gotta become a new man or a new woman. Okay, hold on to whatever you got. You don't need this. Just hold on to whatever you have. And just like I just said, stay stuck. Because some of you still stuck. You know, you're in a time warp. And you can't come out of it because your spirit ain't working with you. Else you would understand order and how things have to be done in this earth. Most times, everything got to be done decent order. He ain't the author of confusion. You got to learn this. That's the love that the Most High have for us. He told John the Baptist, the last thing he said, he told Moses, look, I'll raise some people out, I'll raise up a nation out of you, Moses. Then John the Baptist come back and say, hey, Moses said he makes some stones be his people. That's rocks, y'all. Y'all don't believe he said he's gonna take one of a city and two of a family, huh? Oh, that's right. You think it's gonna be you, huh? I don't think it's gonna be me. I ain't there making myself one of them. He said, don't make thyself one of them. All you can do is just do as much as you can and hope and pray that the Most High have mercy and grace upon you when that judgment comes. And you see, your name is written in the book of life. If it's the Most High will. He don't need us, we need him. He the one gonna be all in all. I don't say no, Israel gonna be all in all. I look about our people that think it's gonna be them because we are who we are. We learned a little bit now, we all that. We ain't nothing as we ought to be. Straight up, man. Look. I mean, come on, okay, who out there ready to deal with Satan one-on-one? Oh, I don't hear nothing. Y'all always talking. Y'all always running your mouth. I don't hear nothing. That's the Most High. But see, y'all don't understand the Most High. The Most High, Exodus 15:3 say, the Most High is a man of war. In war, we just read about war. My Sheikh gonna burn them all up. Ain't gonna be nothing but dust and smell of smoke. The Most High is a consuming fire. Oh yeah, you better understand this, people. Isaiah 45:7. I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, the Most High, do all these things. So, he used Satan to do his evil. And these angels on the left side to do the evil. Oh, so you think they ain't spirit? They spirits. Oh, our people are caught up in this world, and I mean, you're all twisted with the way of this world. This world set up to send you straight to hell. And you think, oh, how many times have I seen people that just condemn people? They just condemn people like they don't have a chance before that last trump. How can you do that? When you don't know what's going to be the end result of anyone. Last I read, look, so now people, you stand in the place of this judgment, right? This is you, right? It's showing me. I'll never try and put myself here. And I hope you don't, but some of you do. So they're gonna meet, because you already condemned them to hell. You done condemned them to the lake of fire. I done heard it with my own ears and seen it. Especially some of you holy rollers out there. You live a sheltered life, or however you live in the quote unquote religious churches, and you quick to make a judgment call on someone. This is you. I guess you got to think about this, because it says 2 Corinthians 5 and 10, for we must all appear before the judgment seat of Mashiach Yahushua. So that's you. Remember he said, many gonna come in my name and say, I'm Mashiach. Follow me. That's you. So they mean the judgment seat of you? That's you? Or is that Mashiach, the Son of the Most High, our big brother, who we belong to, being Mashiach? Or is it you? For we must all appear before the judgment seat of Mashiach Yahushua, not you, that everyone may receive the things done in his body, according to that he have done, whether it be good or bad. See? That's when the judgment comes. But we're not going to meet the judgment seat of you, who whatever name you go by. We're going to meet the judgment seat of Mashiach Yahushua. Remember, the Most High has given him the power to judge. He put all judgment in the Mashiach Yahushua's hand. He's going to judge according to the Most High. So look, go to 2 Corinthians 11 and 14. So a lot of you don't realize this because you've been churchanized, churchified. You've been Christianized. This is what it says. 2 Corinthians 11 and 14. And no marvel, for Satan himself is transformed into an angel of light. That's why I say you got to recognize these things. We're only going to recognize it if you know from Genesis to Revelation, precept upon precept, precept upon precept, line upon line, here a little and there a little, to make sure you're on the right side with the Mashiach Yahushua. The phantom flames, that Most High consuming fire, the phantom flames away from us, away from you. Oh yeah, Most High say he created evil. You better ask somebody. It says, and no marvel, for Satan himself is transformed into an angel of light. You hear that? Just because people know the word of the Most High don't make them hooked into a Mashiach Yahushua, hooked into the Most High on the right side, because we see it here. Satan appeared as an angel of light. Therefore, it is no great thing if his ministers also be transformed as the ministers of righteousness. You see this? Fooling everybody, remember? What it says. Still dealing with ministers of righteousness. Are they righteous? Is Satan angels righteous? Satan appeared as an angel of light. You gonna say that Satan's angels are righteous? Come on. They appear as the ministers of righteousness, whose end shall be according to their works. We know what the end gonna be. But that's why it says in 2nd Esdras, this is what we're looking at, 2nd Esdras 11th chapter. And verse 40